great day. Shop video to the end of this one so you can check it out as well. Y'all have a great day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be testing out the 4 AI vehicles that you can use in GTA Online. And as you can see on my map here, we've already got a spot mapped out. And we're going to see which AI can get us to our destination the safest, the fastest, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of chaos to ensue. So we're going to start out with the OG cab here, and as you can see, our driver is super excited. Look at that expression. He's just like, oh, I hate you people. So let's get started, and of course, we're going to use the hurry option because we don't have all day, and this is GTA. We can't be hanging around out here all day. So let's get going. The vehicles we're going to be testing out, of course, is the OG cab, the casino limo. We're also going to be testing out the agency SUV, and we're going to be testing out the mansion AI car as well. We're going to let them all drive us to our location out this little lovely straight road we're on here and see how they do. And if they crash and they can't go on, then they're out of the competition. Oh, yep, let's not run over wildlife here. That would be not good. We don't need PETA bothering us. We need to just go on. There you go. Are you going to be able to get up here? Oh, look at you, driving like a pro. I am so excited. If Tesla only had the capabilities this guy does, well, there's a dent. That's okay, though. That should buff right out, just like that one. Are you going to land it? Look at that, like a pro. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing, dude? Hey, we can't go this way. Sir, you can't park there. Where are you going? Now what are you doing? Oh my gosh, we're lost in the woods. Are you going to make it up the hill? Come on, big dog, you can do it. Now, what was that? You had it, man. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. And we are now stuck in the bushes. See, you had it. You totally had it. You were right there. You made it all the way back up the hill. And then you decided to get stuck. The OG cab, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's going to be out because his wheels are not even touching back there. They're both off the ground, so he's just spinning. So it looks like we're done with this one. On to the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're back, and we now have the AI driver be in the back seat there just chilling, getting ready to go with the agency SUV. So let's find out if he can do it. Here we go. And of course, we use the hurry option. The SUV is very fast, but is also very reckless. So let's see if he can get further than the OG taxi cab. And we're not off to a great start because he's already all over the road. Here we go. Oh, hey, somebody left their car out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm glad there's reputable people like me out here that wouldn't steal it or anything. Oh, look out now. All right, we're headed across the bridge here. Are you going to make it? Are you going to get us all the way there? We'll see. Well, he is moving along at a great pace. Oh no! Ooh, that was close. Yep, that was close. Let's not hit that. Or we can just hit the bridge. That's totally cool. We're fine with that. Whatever, just take out the bridge. It don't matter to us. And we're still doing all right. We're getting there. Look at this. Looks like this AI has chosen the correct path. He might be going a little fast to get there. We'll see. He's only got one more turn to make. If he can get up here to it. Look at this. Oh, well, just hit the guy on the bike and drive away. That's called hit and run, sir. Alrighty. We're almost there. Oh, goodness. Guy's a little rough now. I'm going to have a chat with Franklin about his driver. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the speed and hurrying up and getting there, but you can't just be running over other people's vehicles. It's just rude. We're almost there. Is he going to make it all the way? I believe so. Look at that. You could have went right around this guy, and now you're just shoving him. What are you doing? Alrighty, yep. I'm pretty sure you're going to pay for that man's paint job because he is not happy. Alrighty, let's see if we can get there. What are we going to do here? Are we going to make it all the way there? It looks like it. Alright. And we have arrived, and speaking of another AI car, but you can't ride in those, so not as fun. And we have made it, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get out of the vehicle here. That's customer safety right there. I appreciate that. All right, we'll go on to the next one. I had to stop before I go get the next one because I'm not sure what's going on here. Apparently these two have been... What are y'all doing? It's driving so hard. It is. It's complicated. Anyway, off to the next one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here's our next contestant up, the Casino Limo. And as you can see, we've already got our spot marked. We're going to be heading right back. So let's get going and see if he can get us there. Here we go. I don't know, this is an awful long car and it depends on which way he decides to go. Oh no, he's going to take the same path as the OG taxi. This may not be good. He should have went the other direction like the SUV. Oh Lord, there went the sunroof. What are you doing, buddy? What are we doing? And we're already stuck. He has a giant boulder in front of him. So far, it would appear the limo is going to be the worst one, and I don't believe he's going to get out of this anytime soon. We'll give him a second, though, see if he can figure it out. He's not looking real confident, though. I don't have a whole lot of faith in the guy. We literally started right there. And yeah, he's mad. Yep, nope. Couldn't do it. All right, on to the next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can see we're in the Mansion Deity limo service. As you can see, our waypoint is still set to the same. Let's see if this guy's any smarter than the rest. Here we go. Let's see if we can make it. So far, the only one that's made it is the agency SUV, and he was smart enough to go the other direction. Every vehicle that has went this way has not made it yet. The OG taxi and the Casino Limo all have failed. So let's see what this one can do. Here we go. Let's not run over the bunnies. Oh, look, you even blew the horn at them. How polite was that? So far, so good. Let's not run over the pedestrian.
Jesus, again?
Look, I even help you out here because he's not wanting to move. Get out of the way, dude, or I'm going to shoot you. There we go. We don't have time for all that. We got to go. Oh, and airborne a little bit. That'll buff right out. It'll be okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Be a lot of retouch-up work. I'm glad I'm a millionaire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's a tree, my man. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we stuck? Can you get us out of here? Let's see how long it freaks out before it does it. Oh, no, now we're getting even more stuck. What are you doing? Oh, firing backwards. Well, that's one way to do it. All right, there we go. No, not this way. Oh, the AI in this game. The AI in this game, I'm telling you. You know, I can't help you. You know, it's all driverless. I can't do anything to help you, bro. I just pay your salary, and you're just, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. You've destroyed the car I paid for, and you're just, this is like the worst Tesla ride ever. It's like an Uber nightmare. I don't know what to tell it. It's trying so hard. But we'll let you go. We'll let you cook, and we'll let you see what you can do. Are you going to get up the hill? Yeah, I don't think you know what you're doing. We're going the wrong direction, sir. And the poor front of that car. Look at that thing. The wheels all staggered wrong now. The front end's all smashed in. I'm going to give you about a minute here, and you've got 1 minute to figure it out. Are you going to get up there? Stay in the throttle. You can do it. Stay in the throttle. All right, now let out. Let out. Okay. Looky there. He didn't do the OG taxi move and go straight across and crash and get stuck. But now he's stuck right here because he can't figure out what he's doing. So we'll give it a minute. We'll see what he's doing. We'll let him cook a little bit. I mean, the car's beat all the crap anyway. I wouldn't worry about it, dude. Just go. You're totally fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can finish the trip. You've officially passed the OG taxi. Because that was the same spot that he crashed. Look out for the hiker. That's cool. Just go around him on the outside. There we go. All right. Okay. You're doing all right so far. Not the worst ride. Should have slowed down for that turn. We're going to have to put some mud tires on this thing, I think. Oh, now you're definitely in trouble. Now you're definitely in trouble. Oh, and I think that's going to be the end of our ride there, ladies and gentlemen, because, yep. So, we can safely say the only one that was smart enough to get us there safely was the agency SUV. Keep that in mind the next time you're stuck out everywhere, somewhere, and all your cooldowns are ticking away and you don't want to wait and you need to get out of the area. Maybe call the agency SUV. Because now I get to hike out of the middle of nowhere here and try to get back to civilization. But I think you placed second. The OG taxi actually placed third. And the casino limo actually did the worst. And the only one to actually make it to where our marker was the agency SUV. But that's our video today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time and had fun watching them crash. And we will catch you in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell so you get updated with all my crazy GTA weekly videos. Have a great day. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today's video, we're going to be going over the passive income for the nightclub and how to do it simply and easily for beginners. Stick around and let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be going over the nightclub, the passive business. And here we are in my nightclub right now. And Tony insists on interrupting. But here's your nightclub. Going to have a seat here. at your main control terminal inside your nightclub. We're going to check everything out, and I'm going to walk you through how to do all this. All right, this is your home screen right here. As you can see, the nightclub is a very well-paying passive business. So yeah, warehouse earnings from 23 sales, $31 million. Nightclub earnings, just passive, $27 million. Right here is your daily income. Notice how it's all the way up. Current daily income is at $50,000 every GTA hour. Got your resident DJs. More on those in a minute. As you can see, my popularity bar is down just a little bit. And these are your warehouse technicians. These are the guys that source goods from your different businesses in the game. In order to have a passive nightclub businesses, you're going to have to own the MC businesses. Now, the organic produce, which is your weed factory, your MC, printing and copying, that's your document forgery business. Of course, cash creation is your counterfeit cash. The pharmaceuticals is the blue stuff and your MC businesses. Cargoes and shipments, these are your CEO warehouses that where they get these sourced from. Sporting goods. Sporting goods is your bunker. You must own those to get these. As you can see, I've got South American imports, sporting goods, cargo and shipments, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation all being gathered up by my warehouse technicians right now. And that's because those 5 pay the most. These pay okay too, passively, but we're not going to worry about these 2 until all 5 of those are done, or at least 2 of the 5 are done, and then I can move them over. And clicking on a technician up here shows you where they're assigned to and what they're currently gathering up to sell. Now, on this screen right here, as you can see, pharmaceutical, I've got 9 of 20, 15 of 100 on sporting goods, 10 of 50 on cargo and shipments. South American imports is 5 of 10. Organics is still 1 of 80, and printing and copy is 1 of 60 because I'm not currently gathering them. Cash creation is 18 of 40. So, you can sell all these right now for $586, $750. But we're not going to do that. When this thing is completely full, it's almost $2 million. That's with all the upgrades. Each upgrade that's on here, they tell you exactly what they do. The equipment upgrade, purchase this upgrade to install higher quality equipment. This will improve the productivity of your warehouse technicians, allowing them to accrue goods faster. Basically, your warehouse techs are going to get stuff faster. Staff upgrade will reduce the daily popularity, the loss of your nightclub, which will keep that bar full longer. And the most important one, security upgrade. These guys keep your nightclub from getting raided and all that, and you losing profit or it getting shut down. Now, all we got to do to keep this going is make sure that the technicians are assigned to something that's needing to be cured, and you want to always start out with these 5. Once one of these is full, move them down to one of the other ones that's not. Let them keep going. They accrue goods in the background as long as you're logged into GTA and playing. You can sell some of these special orders, but most people really don't. They don't pay that well. And a single sale mission on a nightclub business is always going to be 1 vehicle. You're never going to have multiple vehicles. It's a solo friendly. It's as easy as they come to do for passive income, because when you do sell, it's only 1 vehicle. Now, with the nightclub,
really going, I'm getting an intern.
And I don't know what Tony's whining about over there, but don't really care.
Good, kid.
We're going to go out here to the actual floor of the nightclub. As you can see, You got all the lights, and I've got dancers hired. I don't have the fog machine right now because I don't need it. All of this stuff out here is purely cosmetic. It's not going to improve the amount of cargo and goods procurement you do. It's not going to make you more money or anything like that. The two things you need to worry about is cargo securement, getting more product in so you can sell it, and your actual popularity if you want that passive income. Run back here to the office again. Now, I was telling you about the popularity bar on my nightclub. It popped up here. There we go. Now, you see how it's down just a little bit right there? That means the popularity is down just a little bit. It's lost some popularity, and over time it continues to lose popularity. You have to stay on top of it. The quickest way to fix this, and doing this in the office with Tony is the worst possible place to do this. Because when you select another DJ, it's going to kick you all the way out to the entrance of the nightclub, and then you have to run all the way back through here. It's not fun, especially if you don't have a private nightclub set up like I do. So instead of coming to this terminal, you have three options. Basically, if you own the mansion, you can do it from your office in the mansion. You can also do it from the terminal downstairs in your arcade. But we're just going to go downstairs here. You can there's an elevator in that room there with Tony. One of my rides sitting right there. But we're going to go down to this elevator and go down. Let's go all the way to the bottom floor. We'll start out Terabyte Garage. I do believe it is empty, though, because I usually keep my Terabyte in the garment factory. But, yeah, it's not sitting out there. But each floor that you buy has space for cured goods to be stored. And this place will get really full whenever it's almost completely topped off. But as you can see, this is my Terabyte Garage. Nothing goes in here but the Terabyte. It's the only thing that can go in there. And then we're going to go to basement level 4. Each one of these, when you buy the nightclub, you had to purchase these floors separately from the business. Here's basement 4. And some of my four-wheel drive vehicles I got crammed in here. I have vehicles everywhere. One day we'll go through them all. But on these lower floors, if you notice, there's a computer terminal right back here. Same terminal, just on the basement floor. But here's the kicker. That popularity bar, the quickest way in the game to fill it up, instead of doing the nightclub missions that are long and tedious and just not worth it, just book another DJ. And you see how it took the 10 grand up there? Yeah. That means the popularity bar is going to go up, and it will not move while you're logged in here. You had to back out and then go back in. Notice the bar is full because I changed DJs. Each time you change DJs, that bar goes up a little bit. And if it's really low down here, it's going to cost you a lot of money to do it this way. But I would rather spend 100 grand and do it in 2 minutes than spend 20, 30 minutes trying to build it up through nightclub missions. They're not fun. They're more annoying than anything. So yeah, most people do not do them. But here on level 4, you can actually see some of the goods are starting to be cured in this warehouse here. You can see some sitting there. There's some back here. And it's all just various random goods. The more they cure, the more the floors will fill up with different products. And we're not going to worry about any of that. Now we're going to go to basement 1. The rest of them are just, all the floors are identical except for the Terabyte Garage and Basement 1. Basement 1 is where your nightclub sale vehicles are. And I'm going to tell you something very important. Only purchase those two vehicles. You don't need the Mule, the one that's parked here. It's a waste of money. It's slow. It doesn't handle great. And it's not worth it. Anything smaller than, say, 2 bars on the sales is going to go in that van. You see the stock down there at the bottom right? Yeah. Anything more than 2 bars, or less than 2 bars, I should say, will fit in that van. No problem. Anything more than that, it's automatically going to put it in that truck and not the middle one. Why? Because we don't own the middle one. We're not going to buy it. This is also your custom garage for these vehicles, the deliver vehicles, and I highly suggest putting armor on them. The armor plating, I mean, there's different styles. I don't really think the amount of armor you have on these are really going to make much difference. So, I mean, if you do the heavy armor plating, yeah, it's more expensive, but I think it looks cool, so I bought it. You got brakes, engine, all that stuff, all the lighting upgrades, turbo, transmission, the whole 9 yards, wheels, tires, bulletproof tires, the whole 9 yards. Now, your primary weapon. I used mounted missiles on this thing because they have the lock-on missiles, and they come in very handy. The proximity mines, I use them on the back because you can drop them and people will get blown up. I don't use a secondary weapon because it sticks up. If you go under a very low bridge, every once in a while that thing will get hung. So I don't put one on it. The same with some of the primary weapons. The remote missile battery, while it looks cool, it's really not. It's more of a hassle. As you can see, it sets way up above the rest of the truck, and it will get caught on stuff. So I use the mounted missiles. So whichever way that truck's facing, it's going to lock on anything ahead of me. And then the proximity mine's going to take care of anything behind me. And you will be chased by NPCs. Because that's just Rockstar, doing their thing. If you're in a invite-only session, they're always going to send NPCs after you on a nightclub sale. And that's just the way it is. And for those of you that are beginners, you should only be doing nightclub sale missions in an invite-only session. And I'm going to tell you why. Everybody always says, do public sessions. You get a money bonus. You get a money bonus. Yeah, you do. The problem with that is, for beginners and newer players, anybody under level 100 that it is not at max life should not be doing them in a public session. For one, you don't have as much health. You're automatically outgunned to higher level players. And they're probably going to take advantage of you because they have more money and better equipment. So you're an automatic setting duck if you're doing this in public sessions. And my way of thinking is, if I'm a low-level player, would I rather take the $2 million guaranteed and sell it in an invite-only session and walk away with almost $2 million? Or would I rather go for the little bit of bonus, go in a public session and take a chance on my cargo getting blown up and getting nothing? Because that's the difference. It's not worth it. A little money's better than no money. Remember that. You're not missing anything. You're still going to get the base pay. You're just not going to get the bonus. And as you can see, here's a bunch of the cargo they've already secured. We're up to 612,000 now. It's securing while I'm walking around doing stuff. And it could take as long as 48 hours of playtime to fill this thing up. It takes a while. Some of them occur faster than others, but you want to make sure they're all as close to full as possible. Now, if you're 1.5 million short on buying something you really want and your nightclub has 1.6, go sell it. It's just going to turn around and start occurring again, and start back at zero and build its way up. Most of the missions on the nightclub, like I said, they're one vehicle only missions. They're really simple to do. Most of them are going to be drive to a location, either defend that location or defend yourself going to that location and deliver the product. That's all there is to it. There's no planes, there's no boats, none of that stuff. You just go deliver it. Now, you'll notice something, that there's no people in my nightclub because they're annoying. If you go to your interaction menu and scroll down to nightclub management, you'll see private club. Mine is enabled. What this does is basically all the NPCs standing around talking and are always in your way that you're having to walk around and all that, it makes them go away. It does not affect your money at all. Not the passive income, not the product procurement, nothing. You get the same money, and LGJT's already yelling because I haven't sold any of my MC stuff, but here we go. You still get the same amount of money and all that, but you don't have the headache of all them standing around because I don't hang out in my nightclub. This is a passive business, and the only time I come through here is if I notice that my take from the safe is lower, which means my popularity is down, because all your popularity money that you get over time every GTA in-game day goes into your safe. The rest of it gets accrued into product and you get sold. Now, the safe has a maximum of $250,000. If you let that safe go over $250,000, you're not making any money. So, what I do is I come through maybe, I don't know, probably once a session, maybe, and check it and see how it is. Now, you can usually tell if it drops below 50,000 how much you're making. If you're a GTA Plus member like I am, you have the Vinewood Country Club app. You can get your nightclub earnings right there. Of course, the safe's full. I haven't put anything in it yet. But all your other factory stuff is right here. You don't have to run and pick it out of the wall safe. So GTA Plus members don't have to come here, run in here, go get their safe, and then run back out or whatever. It's way more handy. I believe if you can get it, you should get it. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't. You just got to come here and pick up your cash every time you play. If you can go AFK and leave your game running overnight, I'm not saying I would do that, but if you so happen to, your product will keep accruing while you're AFK. And you can always tell how popular your nightclub is by this right here. Usually there's people standing around out here waiting to get in and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, there's not much to the nightclub. You're just gonna kind of babysit. It's all you got to do. And then make sure your safe doesn't fill up. And make sure you're not leaving your warehouse technicians accruing goods that are already full, because then they're essentially not doing anything.
Morrisville.
And you want to keep them as busy as possible. And as soon as the nightclub warehouse gets full, sell it. Don't hold on to it. There's been people that's held on to their nightclub warehouse for months waiting on GTA to give a sale bonus to it. It's very rare when they do it. You're better off just to sell it, because that's $2 million sitting there in product just waiting. And with the security features and the mansion security features, you don't have to worry about being raided. You can stay in CEO or whatever and never have to worry about getting raided. But yeah, that's the rundown of the GTA nightclub. It's a pretty good passive business. It makes more money than any other passive business. And just remember, when you're first setting this thing up, the setup missions are stupid simple. They really are. And just remember, when you go to buy stuff, all this lighting, the dancers, the fog machines, all of that stuff is purely cosmetic. The name doesn't matter. The lighting doesn't matter. You don't have to have dancers on podiums, none of that stuff. It's all cosmetic. It has no impact on how much money you're going to make or how much product your technicians are going to accrue. The only thing you need to focus on is buying all the floors to the nightclub so you have a bigger spot to hold that Accured product, and you want to buy all 5 technicians. And I highly suggest, if you want to do the method I use for DJs, just swapping DJs to be able to raise your club popularity, that you do all those missions, because you have to have more than one. When you first start, you get Solomon. That's it. In order to be able to swap to another DJ to raise your popularity level, you have to have another one. So that means you need to do at least one more. You can just swap back and forth between the two. It doesn't matter if you use the same 2 DJs all the time. It's still going to raise your popularity because you're changing DJs. I bought all 4 just because I like listening to a different beat every once in a while when I come in here. And yeah, that's what it did. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is your nightclub. And yeah, it's a great passive income. I highly recommend it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be going over the bail office. So be sure to like, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're at our bottom dollar bail enforcement today. And our bail agents are sitting around doing nothing. So let's get to them first. We're going to walk up to them and send them out to go to work. And then it's going to do a little shortcut scene here. And then it gets to go around and do the other one. You can do these. Sure. You can do these through your GTA Plus app and under Manage Staff, bail offices, but you can't do it while you're in the bail office. So yeah, today we're going to be going over the bail office and everything it entails. And of course, this is your bail office. These are your holding cells over here. This is Maud's niece, daughter, something like that. I think it's his daughter. But anyway, you can get free snacks here if you need them. You can always just grab yourself some snacks and all that. She usually keeps it stocked up pretty good for you. And yeah, we're going to go over here and have a seat in the manager seat here. And check out the bail enforcement agency.
All right, so you got 4 fugitives in front of you and what they're worth. The real nasty ones are worth more money, but the little shits are fewer and further between. Ideally, we gotta hand them over alive for the full payout, but mistakes happen, you know? At least Murph, Ma's boyfriend at the morgue, can handle the, messier ones. We'll still get paid, but it'll be a cut to the money, so best keep them wriggling.
Yeah.
I'll update this database regularly with what I know, so just log on in and see who we got out there.
Alrighty. So these are your selection of bounty targets, and when you click on each one, Maud will tell you, or Maud's daughter will tell you about each one. Now, as you can see, these don't pay a whole lot, and most people don't really mess with it anymore unless it is on 2 times, 3 times, 4 times pay with Rockstar that week. It is not this week, as you can see. And so we're not even going to do a bail mission. And honestly, you need to be looking at this business as a passive secondary income business. You don't want to use this as your main income business or anything like that. You want to treat it as a secondary business. Just for the simple fact that you can send your bail agents out and they will capture people to do their bail agent work and then bring it back in. And then all the money, of course, pops up back here in your safe. As you can see, there's 14,000 right there. Go ahead and get that out of the safe there. So we'll grab it out, and yeah. But it's a decent passive income business. But in my opinion, if you're just starting out or you're a new player or anything like that, don't get this business. It's really not going to do a whole lot to help you. I mean, bounty huntings can be fun, but most of them are a headache and tedious. And after a while, they just start to repeat themselves. So, honestly, in my opinion, I mean, you do get the Bell Agent vehicle and all that. Yeah, there's your bottom dollar enforcement vehicle. It handles like you think it would. It's a van and has no power, no takeoff, and handles like a brick with wheels. So, yeah, in my opinion, I would just probably skip it, and you can park a personal vehicle in here as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Bell enforcement business. You can make passive income with it, but most people really just send the Bell agents out and use it as a passive income anymore. It's not that great. And on the list of things you should buy as a new player, this is going to be way down on that list. It's not that great. So, yeah, if you can avoid it, avoid it. And that'll pretty much be our video today on it. There's not a lot to it. You can basically go after bounties, or you can send your Bell agents after bounties, and they'll go, and then when they come back from those jobs, they'll put the money in the safe, and it builds up like that. So, my opinion, it's one of the lowest paying passive incomes, and it's still required to send the agents out to do it and everything else. So it's really not worth all of that. And it's really not worth the money you pay to buy the Bell agency to start with. And, you know, if you've got all the other businesses and everything and you still want to buy that one, yeah, I can understand it. Like myself, as you can see on the map here, I own a lot of businesses. And most of them are not even going to highlight. I've got my hangar over there. I've got all these businesses in orange down through here that you can see, and some of them are not even highlighting because I'm in a MC business instead of CEO, like my CEO office and all that stuff. So, yeah, Bell office, while it is neat, it is a neat feature, and you can gain passive income from it. It's probably one of the worst passive incomes there is. It's tied with in my opinion, probably the arcade, because once it's set up, it's not really that great either. The arcade at least comes with the highest mission. You don't even get that with the Bell agency. It's just tedious missions over and over again of going out, shooting up the guys protecting the bail jumper, and then you get him subdued and throw him in the back of the van, bring him back here, and then you get your money for going and capturing. Nothing to it, nothing that great exciting. So, yep, avoid this one, folks, if you can. And that'll be our video on the Bell agency. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Mission Mile video. Today is all about the weekly update, more specifically, the free car that's available this week. That's right. Last week we had the ramp buggy. This week we've got something even better. This thing is a lot of fun to use. We're going to get into it here. There it is. The Rocket Voltic. Love this car. It is so fun to mess around with, and it is absolutely free, as you can see. And also, while we're on that topic here of the vehicles, I'm going to remind you guys this week, you do not want to buy the Phantom Wedge this week. I tell you all the time. It's because it makes the long fin approach absolutely butter smooth easy. Don't do it this week because you need to pick it up while it is free. Do not miss that opportunity. You will be kicking yourself in the butt later if you do, trust me. But as of now, we're going to pick up our Rocket Voltic here. Alrighty. And we'll Get out of here, Lester. We ain't got time to talk to you. We're busy, buddy. You can call me back later when I... It's cool. But we're going to go to our property here and let that thing get delivered. There we go. Gonna go outside here. And as soon as that rocket Baltic gets delivered here, we'll check it out real quick. This thing is a lot of fun. Love this car. It's really fun to do stunt jumps and stuff like that. It's always been an amazing car to mess around with. And yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to it here. All right, let's see. No, not yet. It hasn't been delivered yet. We do have the rocket. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta bump it and say, hey, you know, I'm wanting to hang out and try the new vehicle. So let's get it out here and we'll see what all we can do with this thing here. It has a super powerful boost. If you've ever played the GTA Racing series, this car is a lot of fun to mess with. It really is. It's by far not the easiest car to control, but yeah, it is a lot of fun to mess with. I'll give it that. Let's run down through here. We're gonna get these cars out of the way here. Two shots. I bet that'll get you off a good one. There we go. Look at that jump. Oh, we're gonna hit the trees. But that's all right. Yeah. Love this car. It's a lot of fun. It is absolutely free this week. You need to take advantage of it while you can. This is one of those cars that's kind of fun to have, a lot like the Ram Buggy. It's fun to mess around with and all that, and play around with. It's not super useful, but it's free. And yeah, but next week will be a major week for the ice people, especially for KO. Phantom Wedge is going to be free. You need to take advantage. And of course, all the GTA 2-3 times money and everything is still going on this week. So yeah, from last week. So yeah, you take full advantage while you can, and get that all done.
What is...
Make all the money you can. But yeah, this thing's a lot of fun on stunt jumps and stuff like that. It's always been a cool car to play with tonight. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is our video today. It's a nice short one for you. I just wanted to let you guys know that the Rocket Baltic is free this week only. So yeah, definitely take advantage of it. And like I said, don't buy the Phantom Wedge this week. Be sure and get it next week when it is free. I hope y'all have a great day. And by the way, you may notice behind me we have an all-new lighting setup going on here in the studio. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be running the KO Perico heist, showing new players how to get it done in under 15 minutes so we can do the Elite Challenge. Stay tuned after the video for a special opportunity to be featured in an upcoming
Jody could help us hit El Rubio, but it is
Pavel.
Our special time, yes?
Pavel,
And you.
I'm trying to do an intro, man. That's rude.
For hotshot federal fugitives, huh?
He doesn't care. Anyway, stay tuned after the video for your chance to be featured in an upcoming Mission Mild video. And let's get into doing the heist. We're going to go to our planning screen here. Pavel, you're killing me, man. You're absolutely killing me. Alrighty, let's get it started here. We'll take the super heavy armor. We're not going to need disruption or none of that. And we're going to play. And yes, we're going to do it on our own. We don't need more people. So let's get it all set up. Of course, we're going to do the long fin approach. And we're going to hit the main dock. And drainage tunnel is definitely going to be our entry point, our escape point. It doesn't matter because we're going to go right off the end of the map. And of course, we're going to pick daytime, make it a little easier to see. Our weapon loadout is going to be our suppressors and our crack shot. I chose the crack shot because I am going to have to make a longer distance shot, and I want to make sure I take them down in one. We don't need to be setting off any alarms or anything like that. So we're going to get it, and I kind of like the blue. We'll go for it. All right, Cayo Perico Heist. Here we go. We can get away from Pavel, so maybe he'll leave us alone. And we'll go get this done. There's the boat. I was wondering what was going on. So yeah, let's get it done. All right, we're going to be hard on the brakes here. Hard right turn. And we're going to head over to the airstrip here.
Good work, Charlie.
And yeah, Pavel's absolutely useless, but
Here we are again.
yeah, we're here again.
Special about amphibious landing. The calm before the tropical storm.
Alrighty, ooh, that boat is a rocking today. Alrighty. We're going to ease up here to the airstrip. We're going to run across first thing and get the main loot. And if we have to kill the guy and take him out to get the secondary loot, that's what we're going to do. But we'll see how full the bags are here because it's all the same stuff. So we're not going to worry too much about it. And we're going to hop off the boat here and get going. Got to watch those cones of vision over there. We don't want to get nailed. And we're going to let our little guard here do his thing. He's going to stand there and look like he's working hard over there. You can tell he's really focused. So, yeah, clock's ticking. We're on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's get over here and get this done. Let him walk around the Jeep there and figure it out. And then, yeah, we're going to ease in right behind him here and right in the door. And we're going to run back here and get our first stack of loot. So we're going to burn right through that real quick. Go pick up some green stuff here. And just like that. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to fill this bag up as quick as we can. Now, this is just for the new players to get the Elite Challenge done and complete the heist for the first time. We're not too worried about how much we're getting out of here. This is more of a training video for them. But I do want you to stick around to the end of the video so you guys have an opportunity to be featured in one of the upcoming videos here on the channel. If that interests you, I'll be offering it to subscribers here to see if they want to help me out with some future videos. I'm going to be doing some future heist videos, mission videos, and stuff like that. And, yeah, I'm going to need a couple people to join in. And we'll talk about it here in a little while. We're going to pick this up. We're going to try not to drop it here. Where are we at lined up here? Let's get over this thing just a minute. There we go. Nice and pretty. We're going to hop up, and again and again. There we go. And we've got one up here, so I'm probably going to end up taking that guy out over there with the gun. And so I can get the other loot over there too, just to have a full bag, because it is required to be able to get the Elite Challenge. You have to have a full bag. So we'll see. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to take him out, because I think we're going to be a little short. No, there we go. We hit it, so we don't have to take him out at all. So we're going to do this with one shot. That's it. No having to kill extra people. No setting off alarm. Yeah, I see you out there. We're going to let you come right on by, you know, because you're doing a fine job out there. You're all highly scoot on out of here. I was thinking I was going to have to take out the guy that's walking around over here, but I don't need to now, so we're going to get out and go over here to our boat, hop in, and we're going to get out of here. Look at there, the boat's still right here too. Man, GTA is smiling on me today. We will take it. So that cut my usage time down real quick, so we're not going to be in no big hurry to get this last part done so we can finish in under 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to zip on out of here, get out of the way, dude. I got to go. You got all day to mess with you. Now we're going to go around to the drainage tunnel, and we're going to go in through it, pop up right inside the compound, and we're going to get the ruby necklace and get out of here. So let's get going around through here. Man, that water's pretty. Kind of makes me want to live out here on this island. Not going to lie, I could enjoy being out on the beach all day and having a nice drink and watching the waves roll in. I would absolutely love it. Maybe even get a little fishing in. Love to do a little fishing. That'd be cool. Honestly, a shame that they didn't implement fishing in this like they did Red Dead Redemption 2. How cool would it be to be out here fishing on your boat, pulling a nice big shark? That would be awesome. And you got homeboy in our boat here in the way. Man, I need you to go, and I don't know what you're doing, but you're getting on my nerves. Yeah, I got things to do here, man. Come on, Hoss, go. That thing has the throttle on it. I know it does. All right, we're going to hop off in the water here, and we're going to equip our rebreather so we don't drown, because, you know, we can't be doing that. And now we're going to cut through this grill. Now, there's several ways to do this, and everybody has their own way of doing it. But what you want to do is hold down your trigger, and I go back and forth because it's just as quick most of the time to just do it that way real fast and get it done. And you can just kind of slow down and cut them real quick like that. There we go. Go back across, and we're going to go up, and my aim is terrible today. What is going on with that? And last bar. All right. What do you say we go steal a necklace? How about that? And of course, we got to check the safe too, because you never know. I'd hate to leave anything behind for Mr. Rubio. Now, there is a gun in the desk up here, and we're not going to grab it, but yeah, I'll show you where it's at and all that, but we're not going to grab it because, I mean, I already have the KO Perico pistol, the gold one. So we're not even going to worry about grabbing it, but you can walk up to the desk in Mr. Rubio's office there, and you will find the nice little handy gun that you can only get from this heist and looting it out of the desk during the heist here. So we're going to run up here. Not going to worry about any guards or any of that stuff. We're going to run all the way over here to the side. And we're going to go right over here and hang a right. We're going to stay out of everybody's cone of vision because we've got stuff to do. And there's a guard up there. You'll see him right there beside that yellow dot. We're going to wait for him to turn. Go ahead and go on about your day up there, Hoss. Come on, you can do it. There he goes. He's going to turn and get out of the way, you know, because he is on top of his A game. And we're going to scoot right by him, scoot right by this guy, and we're going to go right up here. And we're going to stop right here at this door. And we're going to wait for this guy to come down here. And now's where you want to hit left, down on your left joystick to go into sneak mode. Because this guy's going to come walking, and you don't want to alert him. You don't want to bump into him. You don't want to be running wide open. You just want to get by him. So what we're going to do is just sneak right on by this guy. And then you can hit down on your left joystick again and go back. And look at that. We're right in Mr. Rubio's office. First thing we're going to do is run right over here to the hidden wall safe. And we're going to grab it. And see how much money we got. Oh, look at there.
Thinking. Always check the safe.
Weapon collected, the pistol. Look at that. And there's a key card right here that if you need it, but if you unlock that door there, or drawer, it's going to be right in there. So, yeah, that's where that pistol's at. Now we're going to hack the fingerprint scanner here. This is easy enough to do. You're going to start at the top and then go
We stole from the head of
one
cybersecurity.
over
You'll find
is
partial
one,
prints left on the scanner.
one,
You just have to
two,
cycle through them to match them up
and
to
then
the
that was
target
done.
print.
And I'm doing it a little slow so you guys can figure it out here. There's the top,
Find the key.
top, one, top, 1, 2, top, 1, 2, 3. That one's done. And then, there we go. And 1, 1, 2, 3. Whoop. There we go. 1. There's that one. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all done. There you go. You just count over. No big deal. In and done. And then we're going to run down here. After we hop in the lovely little elevator here. And you notice I'm not under any stress. I'm not panicking. We've got plenty of time. It's okay. Don't sweat it. We're going to burn right through the lock because we haven't alerted any guards. So that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to ease right in here, and we're going to start cutting through the glass. Now, keep an eye on that heat bar down there. When it turns red, you need to let off and let it cool down. There's a little delay when you let off, so don't overheat the thing.
And a plasma cutter.
And usually 3 or 4 times here, it'll cut right through. And it's no big deal. And just like that, we're through. Necklace in hand. And 1.152 million. There we go. Easy million. And we're going to be headed up the elevator. We're going to go right back out the way we came. And more guards are going to be coming. Don't worry about the guards. Don't worry about anything. We're going to go back into sneak mode. We're going to go right by Senor Oblivious here. Because, you know, he's really paying attention and he's on his guard here. We're going to go right by this guy. And we're going to hang out right here a second. Now you see the guy that's just right up here around the corner? He's going to walk over in front of us, and when he does, and he's got his back to us, we're going to go straight over, jump over that guardrail and up those steps. So that's what we're waiting on, is this guy to come walking. There he goes. He's walking. He's going to come right in front of us and stop, and when he does, we're going to go right here. And we're down. And you see that guy? He's facing this way, so we're not going to mess with him. We're going to let him get right by us. And we're going to go for the door. And just like that, no shots fired. They didn't see us. And we're about to get out of here. We're going to kill one guy. We're going to steal his motorcycle. And we're out of here. Come on now. Alrighty, we're going to run up here, and we're going to take this pistol out, and we're going to pop homeboy right in the back of the head there.
And they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there.
And now we're gone. Look at that. This guy's going to fire a pot shot at us, but it ain't going to matter because we are out of here. And we're going to go right beside this tree, right out here, and we're gone, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you can swim to these mines right here. Be sure and put your rebreather on. You don't want to die.
Be careful.
But we're not going to go there. Since El Rubio's alerted and the boats are coming, we're going to go right down here. We're just going to keep swimming. Keep swimming. Now you see how they're firing. We're not going to worry about it. And the reason they alerted whenever I killed that guy and shot him in the head is because I didn't use a silenced weapon. I actually picked up an extra gun out of the safe and wasn't paying attention. So it doesn't matter though, because we're going to get out here. And right past this big rock up here, you're going to see a spot where you start seeing a really tall seaweed. Well, when you get right past these little things right here, guess what? Game over. We're out of there. And all just like that, ladies and gentlemen, all done. We had to kill one lousy guy. One headshot, stole his bike, and we're out of here. And this, of course, is the cut scene at the end here. And as you can see, they hit me a couple times with the chopper, but I don't care. That's why I put on body armor and all that stuff before we take off and start doing the heist. So we're not going to worry about it. Look at that. Platinum. Yeah. And a little over $1 million. That's cool. 100% of the take. Elite challenge accomplished. And that's taking my time, ladies and gentlemen. That's not running hard. That's not freaking out, worrying about nothing. That's 14 minutes. That's all you got to do. Just take your time, ease around, and be done with it and all that. You know, you don't have to panic and be sweating it and all that stuff. People make this way too hard. But we're all done. And, yeah. That's about as easy as you can make the Cayo Perico heist, people. Just run in and get it done. As for the scoping of it and all that stuff, I've got a video out that shows you how to scope the island and all that stuff already that I'll link at the end of this video for you. And that's an easy $1 million for 14 minutes and 16 seconds worth of work. That's all it took. You know, in and out, done, and over. So, yeah, gotta love that. Easy money. Yep. Victory cigarette. There we go. All done. So, yep. We'll take it. Hey, that'll work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our Cayo Perico heist for beginners today. Like I said, be sure and stick around, and I'll talk to you here in a little bit about how to be featured in a future Mission Mile video. I hope y'all are having a great day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the quick heist tutorial video for all the new players out there and some of the OGs that may not know how to do it and complete the heist challenge there, the elite challenge. As promised, I'm going to be selecting 3 of my followers to be in a future Mission Mile video. We're going to be doing missions, maybe even some heist stuff like that. I'll fill you in on all the details. Be sure and comment below on this video and say, yeah, I would like to do it. And make sure you're a follower to be eligible. And I will pick someone within the next week, probably next Wednesday, and let you all know who the 3 lucky ones are that are going to be in the future video. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working on the auto shop, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So we're going to hop in the truck here, take it back in the garage, and go in and we'll do a little talking about the auto shop here. Alrighty, let's get to it. All right, we're in my auto shop, as you can see. And let's go over here and check out some of the features.
Hey! See ya.
All right, first thing you'll notice is you have lifts in your garage here. And part of that is because when you purchase the auto shop, alrighty, and as you can see, these are your auto shops right here. Right there flashing. And yeah, we're going to go check it out and we can renovate it. And there's all different kind of the styles you can use and all that. Each one of these are purely cosmetic, whichever one you prefer. And of course the prices vary by which one you want. And then you can go with the tents. And each one of them has a little bit different tint color and all that. They're all purely cosmetic. You can use different emblems. You could even use your crew emblem if you would like. I don't have a crew on this particular character. And then, of course, you got the personal car lift here. You can add those in, and then you got personal quarters, or the car lifts rather. And then you've got the membership option on it as well. So, what we're going to do is you can also hire staff for here now when you buy the memberships, the lifts, and all that. And I highly recommend, if you're going to have the auto shop, that you do that, because if you don't buy the lifts, you won't get cars that you can modify for customers. As you can see, it pops up there. And you can modify these cars for money. And we'll do those here in just a second. We're going to go upstairs to our auto shop. And as you can see, here's the auto shop upstairs. There's Sansa over there. And yeah, you got to register as a boss. So we're going to, of course, like always.
Okay, this right here is where it all comes together. Thanks to you, we got the shop. Thanks to me, we got the team. And thanks to Kenny, we got the work. Seriously, my man can mingle like a motherfucker. He got all kinds of clients coming to him to get shit done and keep their hands clean. This here planning board gonna tell you all about that shit. Whatever he got available, we put it up here. More stuff coming down the line, too. K takes a little cut, but you act right, drive right, and work right, and we gonna pay you right. Just focus on one of these jobs at a time, okay? Keep it clean and think about it before you commit.
There you go. That's your job board for here for available contracts. And we're going to go right in here. And this is our little office here. You've got security cameras over here that you can mess around with. You got a laptop right there. And that's really all there is to it. There's not much here. The laptop doesn't do anything special, of course. But yeah. Although, got a little video game there, and you can get more video games as you progress through some of the missions and stuff for the auto shop. And you also have your garage here, and as you can see how many parking spots you have. There's one more available right here. But yeah, that's pretty much this deal here as far as the auto shop goes. Now we're going to modify a couple of vehicles, and I'm going to walk you through doing that. So you're going to hit service and service the customer's vehicle, and then they're going to ask you to repaint it, and you're going to repaint it whatever color they want. And then performance upgrades, as you can see down there on the bottom, it tells you what the customer wants. Now, if you get liberal with it, like since he didn't ask for any EMS upgrades on this, we're going to get it at a level 4. We're going to give him a little bit extra. And it can increase your profit, or it could also hurt your profit. So if the customer gets it and they don't like it, you're going to lose out on a bonus. So yeah, be very careful what you do with it. And as you can see, all these are free, because it's going to give you a base cost of how much it costs to modify that vehicle, and then you're going to get paid back that base cost and whatever bonus you get on top of it. That's basically how it works. Then you're going to do your body work, and I'll tell you, most of these would not be what I would pick for a lot of these, but you know, it's not our car. We're just doing what the customer asked us to do, so that's what we're going to do. And do that. And of course, you can always do extra stuff on it. I mean, but again, if the customer doesn't like it, it may not work out for you. Because I mean, you can do liveries on it, all that other stuff, and add all kinds of crazy stuff to it if you want to, but you're taking a chance on losing all your bonus. The wheels especially, I've noticed customers do a lot of really weird stuff on the wheel types, and stuff like that. Like they're putting drag SPLs on this car, and that's the default color. So usually what I'll do is I'll change them to like an alloy or a black, and they seem to be okay with that. Confirm service cost of $20,000. The customer will reimburse the cost, and you will receive an additional payment of up to $20,000 upon delivery. This differentials between whatever cars you're doing. The more the vehicle costs, the more of a bonus you're going to get. Now here, you can deliver it yourself and take time to do that. I usually don't. Usually I have a staff member do it. And as you can see, my man's going to hop in the ride there and take it. Hopefully he won't damage the vehicle, but if he does, Sansa's going to call us, and she's not going to be happy because the customer's not going to be happy because it tore the car up on the way there. You'll still get a bonus, but you won't get the full payout on it. Either way, you'll get your base pay back, though. So now we're going to modify the truck. Service the vehicle. And they just want this painted red. That's fine. It's a decent truck. Thank God it was free because I misclick a lot. And then we're going to do the performance upgrades. They want a turbo. And then, of course, they want transmission done. They want a sports transmission. Suspension they don't want, so we're going to drop it, sucker, make it look cool. And engine, there's no preference on, and brakes, there's no preference on. There's no point in going fast. You can't stop the vehicle. So, body work, roll cage, alrighty. Containers, and that's what they want. Those boxes in the back, apparently. So, we'll put it on there. That's what they want. And you have to meet the bare minimum of what they want, or you can't select and get out of the vehicle. And carb bars, there we go. And hood. They want a carb hood guard. And there we go. So there's their truck the way they wanted it. And now, anything else you want to do, we can do, add on different stuff. That kind of looks cool, so I'm going to do it anyway. And who knows, maybe we'll get paid back, maybe we won't. But I'm just going to add random stuff to it. I don't think we need a spoiler on a pickup truck. But front bumpers, you know what, let's just go all out for them. There we go. We'll give that thing a real look. And wheels, wheel type, and like I said, they do weird stuff. They're putting low riders on it. It's totally random what they're going to do. But, you know, if they want low rider wheels, so be it. I do not like that bright yellow, so we're going to go ahead and do black on them too. Black them out. Now, this one's $35,000 with a payment up to $25,000 when they get the vehicle. So, we get this delivered, we're looking at $60,000, which is a nice little chunk of change. And we're going to confirm it and let it catch up for a second because the game's a little slow. And then we're going to hit deliver vehicle, and we're going to have her take that truck and deliver it. Now, in a little while, we'll get a message pop up on our phone saying either the customer was happy, here's your full payment, or, you know, they tore the car up, taking it for a delivery. Either way, I'm getting my base money back, and anything over that is just pure profit. So I let them deliver it because now I'm free to go on and do whatever I want to do. By the way, if you want to move your cars around in your garage, you just stand in that little circle right there, and you can move them around however you want to. Most of these cars are just in here for looks right now because they're going to be going out of here to a different garage because I leave this one open because I like to modify vehicles. I will tell you, the auto shop is one of the only places in the game that when you modify a vehicle yourself of your own vehicles, all your color options are unlocked. I've done a video on all the mod shops that I'll link in at the end of this video here for you to take a look at. But yeah, this is one of the only mod shops besides the GTA Garage, the GTA Plus Garage, that will allow you to have all the colors unlocked to where you can do any color you want. Like this car would normally, all these up through here would be locked for me because I haven't done all the races and all that stuff. It doesn't matter your level. If you're a level 5 and you own an auto shop, all the colors are going to be unlocked for you in here. The only caveat to that is the chameleon color. Some of them you have to earn doing various things throughout the game, and they will not become unlocked to you straight away. Now, most of them, the base ones will, but some of them you earn over time. But all the actual base colors and the chrome and all that will be unlocked to you. So that is a nice little bonus for that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the auto shop in a nutshell. And like I said, I'll link the video to the mod shop video I've done explaining all the colors and where you can go to get everything unlocked and all that, because you do not have the option in here to put custom headlights on a vehicle in here as far as colors go. You got the blue or the white, basically the Xenon regular blues or white headlights, and that's pretty much it. But you can get all the base colors and all that stuff unlocked in here, no matter what your level is, no matter how many races you've done or anything like that. But you can get all that stuff unlocked and in here to be able to use as far as the colors go. And then I'll link the video for you for the mod shops that offer the custom headlights and all that stuff. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Mission Mild video. As you can see, today we're playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And we are all the way up here at the Fairvale Shanty. You can get here as soon as Act 2. And if you don't know, this is a great place to be able to get money very early on in the game. And let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go in here to this little shack. You'll see where something bad has obviously happened. There's a gentleman dead here on the floor. And there's one outside there, but you can come in, loot this loot box here. And we're going to take the jewelry bag and the pocket watch and the gold nugget. And we're going to leave it just like that. We're not going to loot the guys laying there dead or anything. We're going to hop on our horse. And we are going to ride right about here to get away from the shack. And we're going to let that respawn. And you can do this as many times as you like, as long as you don't loot anything but the actual loot box itself. It should respawn every time. So we're going to ride down here, get away from it a fair bit. All the way down the trail here. And actually, as long as you get right in this area right here, you're totally fine. You can hit this little valley here before you start up, and you'll be totally fine to just turn right around and go back. And you'll know you're in the right area when you get up here and you start seeing these oranges, red flowers everywhere. That's usually a good indicator. Hey, you're coming into the right spot here. Because as you'll see a lot of them here in just a second. Yeah, you see all those? They're going to be everywhere up here, and this lets you know you're in the right area. So we're going to run up here and right back to the shack again. And we're going to hop off our trusty steed. Going to go right back inside. And as you can see, take jewelry, take the platinum watch, and take the gold nugget. And you can do this over and over again until you have as much money as you desire in the game. It'll keep respawning, like I said, as long as you don't loot the guys or take anything off of them. It'll keep respawning. So I hope this helps you out. Again, you can do this as early as Act 2. So I hope this helps you out and make your playthrough a little easier, especially with having the money to do everything you want to do. And I'll see you folks in the next video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, I'm hanging out outside my arcade because we're going to go over it today. Maybe you'll find some things you didn't know about the arcade. So we're going to go in and check it out. So this is my arcade here, out here in Blaine County. As always, I prefer to be out here. Keeps me away from the griefers and all that stuff that's in town. So, yep, this is where I hang out most of the time whenever I'm actually at a business. And English Dave is so annoying. So let's go in and check it out here. And, yeah. I really like these graphics. They're kind of funny. But anyway, we'll go ahead and check it out. Alrighty, as you can see, we're going to enter arcade here. And it tells you up there your daily earnings are stored in the arcade safe in your office. But we've got the arcade set up there. And as you can see, it's all going. I will tell you one thing. When you set up the arcade, to get money coming in and all that, when you're getting games and stuff like that, you only have to buy actually one game to get the system rolling. I think it's this one right here. That's one of the first ones you get. And that's really all you need. You can put the same game multiple times. As you can see, I've got it all over the place here. I do have some different ones because I wanted a little bit of variety, and I do get bored and play them every once in a while. This kitty claw machine here is the bane of my existence. I absolutely hate that thing, but it's addictive, and I like claw machines. So, and of course, you got your big screen TV up there, and that's where Bum there, Michael's son, hangs out most of the time, you know, because I'm not paying him or anything. And then, of course, you get your bartender right here. You can order drinks, but most of you may not know is you can get snacks refilled here, too. They're all free. So you might as well grab them from here if you're out this way, or if you're closer to your arcade than you are any of your other places. You can grab all your snacks from her. You've also got your jukebox where you can play whatever you want to on here. We're not going to be playing any music because I don't want a copyright strike. But yeah, we're going to leave that off. And now we'll make our way over to the manager's office. Let's go right up here, and here's the bathroom, by the way. There's nothing special, and since we can't go to the bathroom, I don't see the point in owning one. But whatever. And here's your office. As you can see, that's your safe right there. This is normally closed, and you can use that little machine there. It sounds like Lester. If you don't know it, and you played Red Dead Redemption 2 online, that is Madame Nazar. It's inside that case there. That's modeled after her. So we're going to sit down here at our lovely little office here. And if I can get my guy to quit freaking out here. There we go. Calm down, sir. It's not that serious. All right. And we're going to manage our property here. We're going to check it out. These are all your games and all that stuff. You can order them and all that. And I've owned several on here. But, I mean, honestly, you only need one. So, if you're setting this place up, I would honestly go after the cheapest one you can get and use it. And then, of course, you can upgrade your arcade here with your own station, which you don't use. And your master control terminal, which is the heart of the arcade and why everybody wants one. Or did. It's getting kind of obsolete with the mansion, I'm not going to lie. So, we're going to head downstairs and check out the fun part. It does come with the garage. When you purchase the property, you can upgrade it and get a garage and all that. Matter of fact, let me show you here. And I believe it's on bank foreclosures, and yes, it is. We're going to go right up here to our arcade, and you can do renovate. You can do a garage. I have enough garages. I don't need it. Extra, you can do the personal quarters. You can do the screens. The garage is a hefty little add-on of $215K. Then you've got your neon art. Like I say, all these are cosmetic and has no effect on your income board or anything else. Same way with the floor, all cosmetic. The mural, same way. Style, same way. It's all cosmetic. So if you're paying extra for this stuff, I would wait and do it. Although that does look cool. If you're paying extra for that stuff, don't right off the bat, especially if you're just starting out, because you need to make money before you need to spend a lot of money. So, yeah, maybe wait on that stuff. We'll go down here. Of course, this down here is also going to be your garage areas and all that stuff. And this right here is your heist for the casino. That's one of the reasons you need to own the arcade still, is because you can't access the casino heist without it. So, well, you can't launch a casino heist without it here, unless you're joining somebody else's heist. Now, this is your master control terminal. It looks really cool. A lot of screens that do absolutely nothing. And we're going to access the control panel here, and I will tell you, you can resupply all your businesses from here and all that, but it says you need to be in a motorcycle club to be able to do that. I am currently in a CEO, so only CEO stuff can I mess with. But there are businesses that you can do that both apply to. It doesn't matter if you're in a CEO or an MC. That's going to be your cargo warehouses and your nightclub. They don't care either way. And like this one here, you can source vehicles, of course, and it'll put it in your vehicle cargo. You can manage your cargo. You can sell it from here, and it'll ask you which one you want to sell it from. Or you can source cargo, and it'll bring up this screen right here and let you know what the summary is and all that, and then you just pick one, and then you go over here and do that. If you remember from my cargo video that I've already uploaded, you should not be doing that yourself. The only one you should be doing yourself is the air freight cargo, but we'll go over that a little later because it's a little more in-depth and why you should do that, because you're only going to want to source certain products to get the max profit out of that business. But that is basically all there is to the arcade. You're going to be running heist out of here. You can quick source and refill, restock businesses, all that stuff. And you get passive income from the arcade itself. The arcade itself, the passive income, of course, will be right there in your safe whenever it starts filling up here. I think it's like $5,000 every GTA day, and it just, yeah, keeps accruing. And there we go, another $5,000. Yep. So, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. This is going to be a really short video for you all. There's not much to it. The arcade is pretty simple. Once you do the little setup missions and all that, there's really not much to do unless you enjoy playing the games and all that stuff. Like I said, the claw machine is the bane of my existence. I hate this thing because you can never. I've gotten maybe 2 things out of it, I think. But yeah, you know, standard claw machine. We'll run down. Yeah, no, we missed him. The angle on it's kind of weird. But yeah, you can sit and play that over and over and may not get anything. It's a pain in the butt. It aggravates me, but I like playing it at the same time. And as you accumulate stuff, you have display cases and stuff over here for them and all that. So they'll be on display whenever you get them. and you can look up the things in the claw machine, because I do believe there are some unlocks to them and stuff like that, bonuses, stuff of that nature. But we'll run right back outside here. And I'm in one of my newer cars, because one of my last videos, somebody said, God, that car is old that you're driving. Well, it just happened to be the car that I hopped into. So I'll just hop in my FMJ here, and we'll go around here. But this is the garage side. And yeah, you have to buy the garage to be able to use the garage. So, but yeah, that'll be the entrance to the garage right there. So, yep, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much the arcade in a nutshell. It's one of those businesses where would I recommend you to buy it? Maybe for the passive income, and since Mansion's kind of made everything obsolete with the master control terminal, it's really of no use either. If you don't have a Mansion, of course you need to buy it, because then you've got a simple, easy way that doesn't require GTA Plus to be able to manage all your businesses in one spot and resupply them all real quickly. But of course, it is kind of necessary if you're a heist guy and you want to do all the heists, the casino heist and all that stuff. And it does make a little money on a passive income. So, I mean, there's that. I think the safe total that you can have in there is like $100,000. It's not no huge amount, but I mean, if you're just starting out, 100K is 100K. So, alrighty, folks, that's this for the arcade, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Be sure and check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you later. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Don't forget to hit follow, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest GTA uploads, and let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today, we are going to be going over the car wash passive income business. So let's go check it out here. This is my car wash location. I'm pretty sure it's the same for everybody. We're going to go in here and check things out. Got 27,000 in the safe, and as you can see, the heat meter is all the way down right now. But once you buy this business and you do the little setup mission for it and all that, you get to come over here to your laptop, and then you have three options. You have Mr. Faber work, money laundering business, and all these are little side missions to make some money with. And then the most important one, the car wash. What you do is when your heat bar is almost full, you want to do this mission right here to reset that heat bar so it keeps gaining passive income. But we're going to take you through a quick one, even though I don't need to do it.
Okay, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would collect and drop off the car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
And I'm going to be telling you guys a secret on here that a lot of people don't realize. But we're going to go pick up this car off Encino Road over here in town. And go take it for a wash and then take it back to its owner. So we can keep the heat bar down here. And if it's close to full, you only have to do one of these. Even if it's already overheated and stopped production, it only takes one car wash mission, which you can usually do in about 5 to 10 minutes at the most. And it will take the heat bar completely back down to zero. So your passive income business will keep making money while you're playing along in the game. The safe maximum holdings that you can get is $100,000. Once that is full, you have to pull that money out either through your GTA Plus app or just go into the business if you don't have GTA Plus and getting the money out of the safe. Otherwise, you're just losing money. It will continue to build heat, but you're not making any profits. So I like to do this once a day when I first get in and start playing. That way, while I'm playing the whole time, it is building money. And passive income, great income in this game. There's several businesses, and we're going to go over all of them eventually. But today we're focused on the car wash. So we're going to run right over here, and I love this HSW car. It is so fast. It makes my life so easy. As long as I can control it, we're good. But we're going to run right over here and pick this car up. and take it back to our car wash. And I want to show you a little trick on the way that a lot of people don't realize. Everybody knows that if you damage the vehicle on the way back to the car wash or whatever, you can stop in at the car wash there and get it repaired. But did you know that you can go to any Los Santos Customs and get it repaired for free too during the mission? So, we're going to test that theory out here and see. And, oh, there's Key back there. I don't know where I was going, but okay. Alrighty. Yeah. And as you can see, we're about to unlock a ride here. We're going to unlock it, and then we're going to hop in the Woodlander. Now, we're going to take off back to our garage here and get this thing delivered. 2.6 miles, kind of far away. Usually I just lobby hop and get one closer. But I wanted to make this quick video for you all. And as you can see, our current payment is $1,000. And if you damage these vehicles like that, it's not a big deal. Even if you tear the cars all to pieces, and you notice the computers are apparently, NPC vehicles are currently aiming at me because that's Rockstar logic for you, but that's okay. We'll get around them. But yeah, if you damage these vehicles en route to the car wash or back to the customer, you can repair them because nobody's worried about the $1,000. Trust me. That's not where the real money's at, is doing these missions. This is simply to remove the heat so we get the real income off the passive business. So that's what we're going to do. But we're at $986 right now. That would be our payment for delivering it now, and we've already damaged the customer's vehicle. The happier the customer, you know, it's just good to keep customers happy. It's customer service. But yeah, we're going to run over here, get this repaired, and I'm going to take it and wash it. And then we're going to damage it again, and I'll show you that you can actually, woo, that was a big wreck. There we go. This thing does not handle that great. Be able to show you that you can repair it in any Los Santos Customs for free. And at the end of it, it's still going to give you a repair bill, but it doesn't matter. Because, like I said, we're not doing this for that $1,000 or the tip or any of that. You know, we could care less about that stuff. We want that $100,000 passive income. And that's what we want to keep rolling. So, yeah, just keep an eye on your heat level every day. And when you log in, when you first log in, kind of get yourself in a routine to go check all these businesses that do passive income and see if the heat level needs to be reduced or the nightclub popularity needs to be increased, or you need to send your bail agents out to do a bail agent job so they make passive income, or check the salvage yard and see if you need to tow a couple of vehicles for them to break down, or the auto shop to customize a couple of vehicles and send them out, or the MC business. Do you need to go deliver a bike? You know, there's so much passive income in here that a person can make millions in this game without actually having to work hard. And as you can see, you pull up to the garage, get right on your D-pad if you're playing on controller, and it repairs it. Boom, payment $1,000, and the vehicle's nice and repaired. And we're going to take it through the car wash here and get it cleaned up. And I really dislike this car wash because of the simple fact that the cutscenes take forever. But that's okay. We're just doing a quick short video to show you guys what I'm talking about. Excuse me. And how to make passive income with this business. So this business accrues funds in the safe as long as you're online. Now, if you go AFK, it's still accruing goods, and it will until it maxes out. So if you AFK overnight while you're sleeping, you're going to probably come back to a full safe and your heat level all the way up. But the good thing is you can grab that $100,000 out of there because it's a free $100,000. Do a quick car wash, and then that business is right back to running when you do log back on. Like I said, you need to be in practice of checking these businesses as soon as you log on. These need to be your number one priority every day, is to log on either in a public session or an invite session. I prefer invite-only sessions when it comes to businesses. Everybody knows that. And, yeah. Oh, no, we damaged the car. Okay. So, we damaged the vehicle. And this Los Santos Customs right there will work. So, we're going to go up here and get it repaired. So, now that I know I'm going to repair it, I don't care how much damage I do to it. So we're just going to squeeze through here. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah, we got things to do today. It wants us to go. Why does it want us to go this way? That's such a weird way to go. But anyway, we'll do what the GPS says and take its word for it. But okay. And yeah, we're going to go over here to Los Santos Customs. We're going to get it repaired real quick and show you that you can do it for free. For any of the Los Santos Customs, it doesn't matter. The only ones that I think it won't work on is like Benny's or something like that. But the actual just standard old Los Santos Customs, yeah, you can pull right up here. And notice it's still saying we need to return the car. Yeah, we're going to return it. And the only option it's going to give you is to repair it. And notice it is free. We're going to hop back out. Boom, we got $1,000 back. Car's repaired, and we're off to the customer. This makes it super handy when you don't want to go all the way back to your car wash to repair a vehicle just because an NPC can't drive. And we all know they can't drive. It's no big shock. And I mean, as I cut through the grass, I'm saying they can't drive, but we're not going to judge me. We're judging them right now. So, yeah, the NPCs can't drive. And they are set to swerve at you. Whoa. Yeah, we almost made a boo-boo there. And, yeah. So we want to take this car back in as good a shape as we can because of the simple fact it doesn't affect anything, but it's just the right thing to do. It's morally the right thing to do. You don't want to damage somebody's vehicle. But look at me talking about morals in GTA. So, take that for what you will. The heat bar will go down no matter if the car is damaged or not. It'll completely wipe out the heat bar. No matter what level the heat bar is, it'll wipe out the heat level back to zero. And you'll be able to go right back to passive income. So I know a lot of people don't care if the car is damaged or not, but the NPC that you take it back to are always super excited when you bring the car back. And I like to see people happy. So we're going to try to get it back to them in spotless condition. And hopefully the NPCs will allow me to do that. Now, if they do something crazy, we're going to get to see them kind of aggravated and mad because their car's got a scratch on it or a dent or a hood's missing or what have you. But I think we're going to be good now. We're on the side road away from most of the main traffic. We'll run down here. I don't like how I have to leave my car every time I go somewhere. So now you just got some strange guy's car in your driveway because he's washing your car. But there we go. Woodland delivered. Easy peasy. And look how excited he is. Yeah, we know we're the GOAT. We're awesome. That's right. That's right. Remember it. Yeah. You want to contact us when you need your car cleaned up. That's right. Look at that. And we only repaired it one time. We got an $864 tip for a grand total of $1,864, which is chicken feed. But now our heat bar is completely reset and we can go right on back to earning our passive income. The Mr. Faber work and all that is a way.
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5
See?
stars. Uh-huh.
Right, beautiful service. Making customers happy. That's what we like to do. And yeah, you'll go right back to earning your passive income up to 100,000. And like I said, be sure to check on that 100,000 because you don't want the safe building money and then just wasting it because you can't collect it because the safe is full. But that is the car wash in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on another GTA 5 video. Be sure to subscribe, follow, like, and hit that notification bell for all of our latest GTA 5 videos, and we'll see you next time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see about a 2-3 minute video here in just a few moments. I had a person comment on one of my videos here on YouTube about, let's see, what was beginner cars for new players in GTA Online, the cars that every new player needs, and said that he had to leave right off the bat because the information I was giving out was not correct about the Duke of Death being a heavily armored vehicle and how many rockets it could take. He said it could only take 2, and on the second one it would explode. So what you're going to see is me testing that theory, and I believe the person misunderstood what I was talking about when I said that that vehicle could take a lot of homing rocket missiles. It's because, yeah, if you get out and you shoot your own car, it's going to blow up pretty quick because there's nobody in it. The game treats a car that is unoccupied a little different than it treats a car with a player in it. The armor that it's supposed to have with a player in it may not always work with the player outside of the car. And I made this short video just to prove a point and show that here at Mission Mild, we test everything. I'm not going to give you bad information if I can possibly help it. And if I ever do, I apologize, but I do my best to test all these theories and make sure all this works before I put it out to the community, because I do want people to succeed and be successful, no matter whether you're an OG player, a veteran, or brand new to the game and just starting out. So you'll see the video here in just a moment. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Get back to the office when...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a player help me out in the general lobby. The whole reason behind that video right there was because I had a player comment on one of my new player vehicles. What vehicle a new player should own in GTA 5 when they're just coming into the game. And I said the Duke of Death could take several homing launcher rockets without exploding. And I had a user comment on that video and said I'm giving out false information and they had to leave right off the bat. And I just wanted to prove a point, and I'll link that video at the end of this one. But yeah, I test everything that I put out on these videos because I want new players to succeed. I want all players to succeed in this game and have a good time. But yeah, that was just a little test to show you the Duke of Death is a tank. And that's exactly why I recommended it. And that if that player sees this, I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I will definitely let you know that you're going to be in that video, and I really do appreciate your help. And yeah, as you can see, just like I said, the Duke of Death will take a lot of homing launcher rockets. And I believe the person that commented on that video was probably mistaken, because if a player is not in a vehicle, a lot of times the vehicle will not take as much damage as it would if a player is in it. So I believe that's where the confusion was, but I just wanted to point out that we do test things here at Mission Mild, and yeah, I'll talk to you in a second, bro, don't worry. But yeah, that's what we were doing, was testing the durability basically, and making sure that what I said was legit, because I don't give out false information from Fishing Pilot. If I can absolutely help it, I'll be happy to test anything I say on it. So you folks have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Mission mode coming down!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 update. This is the weekly update for March 12th, and it's the Community Series Showcase update. So we're going to get into it, talk about it a little bit, and show you all the things available from GTA this week in the weekly update. We're going to get straight into the Community Series Showcase here. Get triple rewards on bonus GTA money during the GTA Online Community Service Showcase. Claim a $1 million gift, free special vehicles, plus unlock community collection. Alrighty. From March 12th through April 1st, we are recognizing and honoring the creators who keep the community supplied with pulse-pounding combat modes and elaborately designed fanatic races. Alrighty, the Community Series Showcase is our blown-out celebration, shining a special light on the Community Series with a special GTA $1 million bonus, boosted payouts for competitors, rewards for feature creators who share their fun and innovative artistry with the world, and more. You get 3 times rewards and up to 1.5 million in the Community Series. That's going to be your community races and all that. The first week of this ongoing event features the best of both worlds, highlighted the creme de la creme of both combat and race modes. Looking for a place to start? Get busy flinging, smashing, or ramping opponents off an undulating track in face-to-face colors and base in class. Sorry, my cat is going nuts over here. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, this is going to be our weekly update, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an ongoing event. You'll get the $1 million bonus through April 1st just for logging into play. So you should get that within 72 hours of logging in when you log in this week. The community collections, you get the new livery for the Heavy Night Shark, which I believe is, let me see here. Yeah, the Knuckle Duster livery. Yeah. You always get the homie sharp tee and all that, the new clothing for the St. Patty's Day and all that. You also have a chance to get you can get the ramp buggy for free this week, which will be fantastic. Then, of course, the Rocket Voltic is back. And this guy right here, the Phantom Wedge, which is, by the way, if you don't know, this right here is one of the must-have vehicles for solo KO Perico heist prep. Especially if you're going to use the long fin method that I've shown in other videos. This truck right here will be a lifesaver and make your job so much easier. You can claim the ramp buggy off-road from Warstock Cash and Carry for free through March 18th. Activate the afterburners with the Coil Voltic Rocket Super above and beyond 5th gear free from Warstock between the 19th and 25th. And fellow motorists off the Great House and Highway with a Joe-built Phantom Wedge commercial available Warstock April 26th through March 26th through April 1st. These are going to be great vehicles. I'm really excited. I really missed the Rocket Voltic and love the ramp buggy. It's a lot of fun. We'll get on and terrorize some people later with that. And then, of course, you're going to get the Community Series creators get 10 million. And if you make something for the community, such as a community race or something like that, you've got an infusion of 10 million to subsidize their Arctic lifestyle. And then, of course, you got the Lucky Clovers. Lucky Clovers will be out through Los Santos, where they reward you with GTA money and RP. You can find those throughout Los Santos. Those who locate all 25 get an exclusive Golden Clover balloon, will receive corresponding Lucky Clover and Golden Clover outfits. That's your two outfits right there. And I'm really digging the hat. I'm not kidding. I like it. Wear the hair of the dog that bit you. Play GTA Online anytime between March 12th and the 25th to receive the Blarney Stout Tea. Players on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC Enhanced will also get the Blarney's Festive Beer Hat, which is this one right here. I love the hat. I think it's cool. Alrighty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much going to be it. There's going to be bonuses throughout the week. You can keep your businesses interested, humming between combo rounds throughout the month. Earn 2 times GTA money and RP. Sourcing and selling exotic vehicles from your vehicle warehouse. That would actually be pretty good. You could actually make some decent money on that. I think most of the vehicles sell for around 100,000. So you're looking at 400,000 to sell one car. So, I mean, you get a group of friends together and sell a bunch of them all at once. You're looking at some pretty good money, but you're going to have to resource those vehicles. You want to make sure when you're doing these to use only the high-end vehicles. You're going to want to sell some high-end vehicles, then resource them, fill the garage back up, and then sell them again. Thankfully, you can do that from your Terabyte parked right outside your vehicle garage and make it a lot faster. And I'll probably show you a video on how to do that later this week. Alrighty, and sourcing, selling, exotic. Help Nervous Ron take Trevor Phillips Industries to the next level with 4 times GTA pay and RP on Ron contract missions 12th through the 18th. So that'll be interesting. You can make a little money doing those. Document forgery sales will be doubled from March 19th through the 25th. There will also be 2 times research progress on bunker research missions and Gerald contract missions. This one right here will be okay, except for the document forgery business, because it's terrible. Even when it's 2-time pay, it's still terrible. It's a little extra money for free, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, we'll take it. The Mr. Faber work missions will be doubled from March 26th through April 1st, stacking up to 4 times for GTA Plus members. Finish the month in the green by raking in 3 times GTA cash and money from special vehicle work and money laundering missions, plus doubled laundered income from your hands-on car wash. This right here is absolutely fantastic. You can make some serious money doing that really quickly. And GTA Plus members, you get the Vapid Fireboat Off-Road for free from the Vinewood Car Club through April 1st. And right now you can get NBA 2K26 to play free of charge to celebrate through April 20th. Membership comes with other GTA Online perks, 6 extra rewards in the Community Series during the Community Series Showcase. That is our update for the week, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be back with some more videos later this week to show you how to take advantage of all the wonderful content they've released this week. I'm not too excited about the document forgeries, but it is what it is, being as the document forgeries was just on 2 times pay a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm not real excited about that, but other than that, really cool features, especially with the Phantom Wedge, the Coil Rocket Voltic, and the Ramp Buggy. Being able to snatch those for free is a game changer. Those things are fun to mess around with. Definitely kill some time with them. And like I said, this Phantom Wedge is crucial for KO runs. If you're going to do the long fin approach like most people do, it's great. But yeah, that's your video for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you out there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a quick reminder from your buddy Mission Mild here about today. Wednesday, we are going to, let's see here, what am I looking at? There we go. Just a quick reminder that if you folks haven't done it yet, you need to go get the ramp buggy today. Tomorrow is the weekly reset, and this will no longer be free. You need to get this today if you want it. It's free. You might as well be sure and go pick it up. This is your reminder. It will be off tomorrow, and then tomorrow the Rocket Voltic will be back for the week. And while I'm at it, another reminder, do not buy the Phantom Wedge for the next 2 weeks for sure, because after the Rocket Voltic goes off sale, the Phantom Wedge will be on sale free. So there you go. Don't buy this, because this is one of the crucial vehicles if you're going to use the long fin approach on Cayo Perico. This will be available for free, not this week, but next week. This week will be the Rocket Voltic, so you need to pick up the ramp buggy today if you want that vehicle for free. This is your weekly reminder. Have a good day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be going over things as a new player you should not buy in GTA, and some of you OG players, don't buy these things. They're terrible. There's things in this game that absolutely should not ever be bought by anyone because they serve no purpose, they're overpriced, and they're useless. The first thing we're going to do is go to Elitist Travel. Pretty much anything in here, especially these two, but anything in here is pretty much useless. They've all been phased out due to better choices in the game. The only thing you might want to get is maybe these two if you've got a hangar and you're just trying to fill it up. I mean, they're free. That's not going to hurt anything. But the rest of these are pretty well useless. You're not going to use them. Even the Annihilator is not good. It's useless. It can be outdone by so many other helicopters in this game. And a lot of these you have access to with a mansion or through other missions and stuff like that. Totally useless. Pretty much that whole deal right there is useless. Under Warstock. Well, we'll get to Warstock in a minute. Let's go down to this one here, to the Dock Keys. And this one might be a little controversial for some of you all, but the Super Yacht, useless. It has 3 to 4 missions that come with it. Other than that, it's useless. And the base price on it, $6 million. If you go in and you start customizing this thing and you pick which one you want, see that one already bumps it up to 7. And you start doing all the other stuff to it, doing whatever colors you want and all that, you know, you can bump it way up there if you really want to. And yeah, I mean, there's no reason for it. I mean, it's totally useless. And then of course I'm in America, so I'm going to pick the American flag. 8.75 million. Yeah, no, it's useless, folks. It comes with 3 or 4 missions, that's it, and the only time those missions are worth even playing is if Rockstar buffs them. They have in the last few months, to the point where they put them on 2 or 3 or 4 times pay, up to 6 times pay for GTA Plus members. Even then, it was for a week, and you will not recoup 8.75 million out of those missions very quickly. Don't bother with it, it's useless. And as for everything else in this category, totally useless. That thing's free and I still don't own it. Yeah, none of this stuff you're ever going to need. It's useless. It's all outdated stuff. The bikes, unless you're one of the guys that like to record videos and do tricks on the bicycles, All of them are useless. That's it. I mean, maybe buy one so you have one if you need it or something, but I mean, 10 grand for a bicycle? No. All pretty much useless. So stay away from that stuff. The Arena Wars. If you don't have the arena or whatever and you really want it, I guess you could buy the arena if you wanted to. But I would do it as cheap as possible, to be honest with you. The arena is pretty well dead. Nobody plays it anymore. So leveling up in it is a real pain. You can spectate people and stuff and all that to every once in a while to gain levels through the spectator room. But it's pretty much useless. All the Arena Wars vehicles are pretty much useless. The only time people